Ferland Mendy arrives at the story not as the headline he once was, but as the question mark hanging over Real Madrid's left side, a talented veteran whose legs and luck have both been tested by repeated injuries, and who now faces what could be the most critical comeback of his career. Over the summer, Real brought in fresh options and a young performer stepped up, and suddenly a position that felt settled has hardened into a selection problem. Do you trust the form in front of you, or do you trust the name and experience that helped win titles? Mendy has been working hard behind the scenes. He's back in training, pushing the limits, and reports point to a potential return around the end of September. A deadline that turns the club's tactical choices into a story about survival, pride and club identity. But statistics and medical records are unforgiving. The reality is that Mendy's recent seasons have been punctuated by long absences, long rehab stints, and spells on the treatment table that have kept him away for stretches that matter. When a player misses big portions of multiple campaigns, it's not just minutes you lose, it's rhythm, trust with the manager, and crucially, the faith of teammates who adapt to new partners week after week. Into that gap marched Alvaro Carreras and Fran Garcia, two names that suddenly carry weight on the left, two profiles that offer Alonso reliability and fewer fitness question marks. Carreras arrived this summer with a reputation for high intensity and tactical discipline. Garcia impressed on big stages and delivered in recent competitions, giving the manager real reasons to keep them in the CV. For Xabi Alonso, this is a textbook managerial dilemma. Reward the form that is winning you matches now, or lean on the class and experience of an established star whose time at peak performance may be limited. Either choice carries narrative risk. If Alonso sticks with Carreras and Garcia, critics will say loyalty and past service were abandoned. If he reshuffles to accommodate Mendy, fans will ask if the squad is sacrificing momentum for sentiment. For Mendy himself, the comeback is both physical and existential. Returning to training is one thing. Returning to a position of influence is another. He must show not only that his hamstrings and joints can hold up under pressure, but also that he can match the speed of the modern game and the work rate his colleagues are delivering every day. The truth is that football rarely provides comfortable comebacks. They are earned in small incremental steps, full 90s in lower risk matches, perfect training weeks, then impactful substitute appearances before a full return. That time frame squares with the idea of an end of September reintroduction, but it also means Mendy will need to be flawless the moment he gets minutes, because margins at Real Madrid are tiny and competition doesn't pause. There's also a broader club calculus. Real are building a side with depth, athleticism and a clear identity. Managers today prioritise players who can fit into a system without concessions. If Mendy can demonstrate that he's more than a flash of past brilliance, if he can prove he's dependable across month after month, then his case becomes impossible to ignore. If not, the toughest but most honest outcome may be that the club moves on, either by offering him a rotational role or helping him find a fresh start elsewhere where minutes are guaranteed. For supporters, this is a heartbreaking crossroads. Loyalty to a player who wore the shirt with distinction versus the ruthless clarity of elite football where form and fitness decide futures. In the coming weeks, watch for the clues. The minutes he's given in training drills reported by insiders, the way the manager talks about match fitness in pressers, and whether Mendy is included in squads for games that matter. That will tell you more than any social media debate. Ultimately, this is a story about resilience and realism. A veteran chasing a return while a new generation presses forward. And within it lies a lesson about modern football's pace. No one has permanent shelter, only brief windows to prove they still belong. So when the whistle blows on his first comeback game, millions will be watching not just for his first touch, but for the message it sends, that a career can be rekindled by determination and timing, or that sometimes the toughest act of love is to accept that the team's future must run on fresh legs. Man, sure. Tell me, do you back Mendy to fight back into the starting 11, or think Real should trust the players currently delivering? Drop your take below and let's debate.